We hear about the MiG-21 crashes more often than we should. The frequency of such crashes is alarming, more so that we are challenged by both our neighbors whilst we have aging squadrons in the Air Force. Don't get me wrong, the IAF is one of the most capable in the world. But coupled with modernizations and modifications, it can certainly up its game. The only immediate solution is to induct some new fighter jets. IAF must acquire 39.5 squadrons to deter the propaganda of China and Pakistan, while we currently maintain only 31, which will further get reduced as we proceed with the long overdue retirements of MiG-21s. In order for the IAF to stay at the top of its game, it must focus on 3 projects: off-road combat aircraft, medium multi-role combat aircraft, and finally 5th generation fighter aircrafts. And each of these programs has its own unique challenges. In this video, allow me to talk about the first, the light combat aircraft. The indigenously built Tejas is what comes under the umbrella of LCA. Though this air-based is promising, however, it is too little, too late. It took more than 3 decades to develop Tejas, courtesy the HAL. If you haven't figured it out already, HAL is a public industry sector, which halts its efficiency. It cannot keep up with its promise of delivering aircraft as per the schedule. To speed up the production process, competition is very much needed. The private sector can be dynamic, accountable, and efficient with the production of defense equipments. Take the example of Lockheed Martin, the largest manufacturer of arms and ammunition and jets for the US Army, is a private sector company. Hence, quality and accountability are sustained in its production processes. In short, the private sector must be bought in. While the government sector relaxes your schedule to work only from 9 to 5, in the private sector industry, a deadline means a deadline. The military lies in the virtue of civilian bureaucracy, which is distanced from the problems faced by the IAF. A single file taps into precious time while traveling up the chain of hierarchy. Even when some landmark decisions are made, like the acquisition of Rafael and bringing in the private sector companies like the likes of Reliance Defense, it is relentlessly opposed by the opposition with no concrete reason. Taking up small responsibilities and duties can certainly fast-track the process of modernization of the Indian Air Force.